Hey, welcome back. So this week I hit my 200 episode somewhere. I didn't plan it very well, and decided to do something a little different. I'm going to review my very first video. Let's get into it. So this is my very first video, and I was going to even put it in that welcome section too. Let's get into it. So keep in mind that this is like the fourth attempt at this video. Oh, here we go. Oh, hey, the music. I like that theme song. I really do. Wow, it took forever for me to fade in. So let's stop it right there. First of all, the theme song. Everything you hear on my channel is me, and that's something I'm going to promote a lot more in the future. But also, that took forever for me to fade in, and that was a mistake. I think I had only been editing video for about 3 months at this point, and I was using Clipchamp, which comes in the Microsoft Store. It's pretty basic. All right, carry on. Hi, thanks for checking out my channel. Welcome to Studio on a Budget. My name is Bernie, and I want to go over how I want to teach you audio recording. So for some reason, I thought I was going to fade out every little clip window, and that was a good idea. It's not. It was a horrible idea. But I didn't know any better, and I thought it would punctuate like little chapters, but it ended up just looking bad. I decided that the best way to teach is to break the main channel out into 3 sub-channels. That way, things are a little bit more organized and easier to find. So that microphone was like a $25 microphone, and it came with a swing arm lampshade style clamp and a pop filter. So that means it was like a $10 microphone, and you really hear it in that shot. Okay, so the first channel is called Audio Nuts and Bolts, and I want to go over the basics of recording a multi-track audio onto your computer with a bare bones minimum of equipment. So and really it's only like 3 things. I'm going to go over like from plugging in the instruments to recording, mixing, and then ending up with a file that you can upload to YouTube or burn a disc out of. Burn a disc out of? Who am I in this shot? Anyways, this was 2023 when I had gotten started, the end of 2023, so it's fairly recent, and I don't understand what that's all about. Also, I forgot I had figured out how to do visualizers and titles at this point, and that's a pretty big step. I got those things right. I didn't realize that happened that early. So the second channel that I wanted to start is called the A/B test, and it's mainly reviewing equipment that is incredibly cheap and seeing if it's still actually going to be functional and work for you. And so I'll compare a couple of different things and see which is the best of the cheapest stuff available. Yeah, you can really hear the distortion on the microphone on that shot right there. Also, I forgot to do the fade out. Okay, so the third channel I want to do is called What I've Learned. And it's going to go over what you're going to do with that recording once you've finished it. Whether you're going to post it to YouTube or burn a CD and the primary focus is learning the ins and outs of social media and promotion and what to do and how to get people's attention. And I'm learning a lot about that every single day. So that's kind of the focus of that channel. One of the things you'll see there in that section, and these were all sections that I kind of stitched together later. Yeah, it's obvious there that I really can't read fast enough to use a regular script. And that's why I switched to bullet points from this point forward. Okay, I wanted to talk to you about why I'm doing all this. The old model of recording and making music had a lot of gatekeepers. You had management, you had A&R people, you had a lot of people that would tell you whether or not you were even going to make a record. We're at a place now where that is completely up to you. You don't have to answer to anybody. The tools are there. You can just go make a record this weekend. And it's empowering, and I want to teach you how to use those tools so you can just make stuff. I mean, it's great. It's the best thing. You don't have to wait for anybody anymore. You don't have to get anybody's permission anymore, and that's really important. So that's kind of why I'm doing this. So this was the longest continuous section in the whole video that I had to do in one take. And you can tell how my confidence kind of falls apart because I can't read ahead and I just couldn't follow along with it. I just didn't have a really good understanding of that. And I had to kind of learn how to talk again. Also, there was a judgment call you had to make at this point, and that was how much you were going to practice or rehearse something to kind of get it down, how much time you had versus how much you were going to rehearse. Well, that's all for now, and thanks for taking the time to check out my channel. New videos are coming soon, and we'll see you next time. So that's the origin of see you next time. It's kind of neat. So you should do this with your favorite YouTubers. So you go to click on their channel view, go ahead and click on videos, sort by oldest, and then look and see what their first videos look like. Hey, understand that it took me 3 or 4 times to get to the place you just saw, and that was still really rudimentary. That's okay, as long as you remember one thing. This is a journey, and as long as you learn a little bit every single time you try it, you're gonna be fine. If you got any other questions, I'm available at studioonaBudget@gmail.com, and we'll see you next time.